So the question was, I'm sorry, how do we bring back Superman with the help of my grandparents? And to answer that question, we need to go back to 1943. And in 1943, my grandparents fell in love. Now, what's a more shitty time to fall in love than 1943, right? Because the Germans were all over the place, and my grandfather was kind of an enthusiastic guy, just like me. It runs in the family, and he was really enthusiastic against the Nazis. So they were after him, and he had to go in hiding. And how do you communicate when you're in hiding? Because my grandmother couldn't visit him or anything like that. So they figured out a system. And what they did is they made a deal with the farmer where my grandfather was in hiding, that he would take letters that my grandfather wrote to my grandmother, and he would hide them in a box in the woods and on his way to the village, and he would hide it there in that box. And then my grandmother could come over to the box and take the letter out and put a letter of her in. So they actually communicated through the box. Now, why is that a beautiful way of communicating? Well, it's a beautiful way of communicating because there's a whole layer of emotion on top of it, because it's not instant satisfaction. You have to go to the box to see the contents, and I think we miss that today. So if we, because we all have just instant satisfaction media, you know, I get 500,000 emails a day, and tweets and tweets and tweets and tweets and retweets and retweets and likes, and I get messages constantly. And I don't know what's important anymore. I don't know if it's beautiful or not. There's not much emotion in the way we communicate. So we want to change that. And we want to change that by, I get a lot of questions. We want to change that by taking communication to the location. Okay, hold that thought. So that's the L. Now we're going over to the S. How do we bring back Superman? Because what's so cool about Superman? The first Superman comic was sold last year for $1.5 million. Now, why is that cool? Because there's just one, right? And it cost 10 cents when they bought it, but now it's worth $1.5 million because there's just one. So if you look at digital content, there's not just one, right? Because we retweet everything, and we like everything, and we copy everything, and we copy everything. So how do we bring back scarcity to the digital world? You get it? Very good. So we bring back scarcity to the digital world by mixing it with location. So location plus scarcity equals me, more emotion. So what we've done is we've created an app which is called Repudo. And Repudo is exactly that. It's location-based communication. So I can drop a message on a specific spot, and you actually have to travel to that spot to see the contents of the message. You get it? So I go there, and then only when I'm there, I can see the contents. But what's more special about it is that if I pick up the Repudo, it goes off the map and into my phone, and it's off the map. I repeat, it's off the map. So there's just one. So what we have done is we've created the perception of physical interaction with digital objects, because you can really pick up one and own one. You get it? Cool, right? You want to give me some examples? So we got a cool guy here in front. What's your favorite band?
My favorite band, that would be Guns N' Roses.
All right, so Guns N' Roses plays tonight at the Heineken Music Hall here in Amsterdam. And at this very moment, Axl Rose is playing an acoustic song in the basement of the Heineken Music Hall. And what he can do with Repudo is he can drop the song in front of the Heineken Music Hall. But there's just one. So we all love Guns N' Roses too, and we have to get there like crazy to pick it up first. Because if you arrive 5 minutes after me, the song is gone. So you get it? So we get actually value from digital objects. So that's what we're doing. We're launching very soon. I hope you like the idea. I think we can do amazing stuff with it. I hope you can do too. So let's do some questions. Yeah, that's...
Thank you for the question.
Thank you for the question.
I think we all heard the question.
That's the most deletable app ever. Oh, thank you. Good question. So expectation management, well, there's just one. It's the same as, so you have the person who puts most effort into it will probably get it first, right? No? Yeah, so it's the same as, you know, is it unfair that you don't have the Sunflowers by Van Gogh? Probably. Do you hate Van Gogh for it? Probably not. So if there's just one, that's how we manage expectations. You understand? That's
A question?
and you can drop. Let me. This is a better answer. If you you can drop for people, or you can drop for like I can drop something for everybody, or I can drop something for just Ben. So they can say, okay, it's just for my Facebook fans or stuff like that. So that's how we solve it. Yeah.
We have a question from Ben.
Hi, I was just wondering if you are building value into something by providing scarcity, which is a very fair point. How do you realize that value? If it's only within your application, how do you sell it? I mean, you know, where's the value coming from?
Oh,
Thanks, Ben.
yeah, thanks. So that's good. That's a good question. So if we can make the let me give you an example. Couponing, right? All right. So that's real value. We can drop coupons in front of the white dove for a free beer. You can pick it up, and for example, you could trade it in at the bar because I can give stuff to you. So I can hand it over, and that's how I can really hand over an item, and then it's out of my phone and into yours. Yeah, an ecosystem to make it work. Yeah. Sure.
Yes, next question.
Isn't this...
What's your name?
my name's Daniel Crompton.
Oh, great.
Isn't this just geocaching?
It's a virtual, yeah, maybe it's a virtual way of geocaching, but it's virtual.
No,
it's not.
Geocaching already has virtual caches.
I'm sorry?
You can drop physical objects into virtual caches and virtual objects into physical caches with geocaching as well. So what is the added value then with over geocaching?
That is digital. Is there a digital version of geocaching?
Yeah, there is digital. Right. Virtual caches is called.
Oh, then I didn't know it, but.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
That's great. Is there another question? Here, there's another question. Peter Payens.
Hoe weet je dat?
No, I will hold. Sorry. Okay.
I'm Peter Payens. I have a question about NFC tags. Will you be using those?
I'm sorry?
NFC tags for
well, not yet.
the location.
But down the road, I see a great opportunity for that in combination with this concept, right? Yeah.
Okay, I run because my boss is waving, and then you always have to run.
Last question, maybe. Do you have a playable demo that people can actually experience this?
Yeah, if in the break you want to see how it works, visit me, or Ben has one as well at the bar, and I'll show you how it works. It's really cool.
Cool.
Okay, thank you very much, Lucas Tieleman.
Thank you.